afternoon. I'm here to do a little quick update about how my progress is coming on the films I've been talking to you about for the past, what is it, month almost, 3 weeks. So yeah, they're coming along well. I've been making some good progress on the first two, and I'm about to probably begin the introduction on the third one sometime today. I'm taking a break from the main one that I'm finishing up. It's a short, and the total running time is going to be somewhere around 30 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. So it's coming along good. I made this is how my progress goes. I cut a very rough cut, and I finished that yesterday. So what I did, and what I normally do when I want to make progress quick, I sent that off to the director and let him have a quick peek. And I stressed to him that it was a rough cut, and because I just did a rough assembly, and I wanted to make sure that he liked the flow and that all the scenes were there. I didn't forget anything. And so I did make one little mistake that he pointed out, which I didn't notice. There was a short scene that was duplicated, so I was able to erase that. And so what I did was, the next step I did was I started at the top. And the opening sequence he already approved. I added in the titles, opening titles, and all the shots that he liked, and I adjusted the opening titles, and I completed that. Then I moved on to the very first scene, and this is what I'm talking about, what I did today. Then I moved on to the very first scene, and I decided to start polishing the actual cut. I make what's called L cuts and J cuts when I finish the rough cut. And what that means is L cut is where, if you're watching a movie or a TV show, you will hear, if there's a scene, say for instance, here's a simple way to explain it. There's a scene where you hear two actors talking, and maybe at one point you see one actor, and then all of a sudden you hear the dialogue from the other person, and then the scene cuts to the person. So sometimes I get it confused, but that's an L cut, and then the other way around is a J cut, where you see the picture first, and then you hear the audio. So I did that today, and then also what I did at the same time, I'm polishing two things at once. I'm polishing the dialogue track. So we don't have a sound, on these small projects, I end up doing everything, the sound and the audio editing, sound effects, special effects, the whole shebang. So what I'm working on today and what I've made progress on today was polishing the audio cut, tightening all the cuts, visual, and also audio, and then cleaning up the audio scene by scene. So I've made it over halfway through today. I'm really proud of myself. And there's a sequence that I need to create where he wants to try to build a little bit. It's a horror comedy, and he wants to try to build a little bit of suspense when we see the main character for the first time. And so I'm going to think about that, look over the raw footage I have, and see if I can create something that doesn't exist as far as building up some suspense and maybe a little bit of horror. So we're thinking about using some slow motion. And some kind of color correcting, something like that, to build up a little bit of tension on the main character's reveal. It's a creature. And so I'm going to be working on that. So I sweetened up all the audio and polished my cuts all the way up to that point. And then what I plan to do next is create that little reveal sequence. So I thought I'd stop. I have some other stuff I want to move on to today. So I thought I'd stop at that point, and then I'm going to think about it, because that's the same thing with editing. You don't just try to push through. If you don't have anything creative and you need something creative, you have to think about it sometimes. I'm going to scroll through some of the footage later on today and see what I have available. And when I'm working on something like that, and also I did the same thing on the title sequence, what I did was I created another sequence, and then I put just that part, that element that I want to work on that sequence separately. So I don't have to worry about messing anything up down the timeline. That's the beauty of nonlinear editing. I can pull out scenes. I could do a separate sequence for each scene if I wanted. And sometimes in the past, I've done that when I'm working on an edit that's real elaborate. Sometimes I do that a lot with feature films in the past that I would cut. I would create separate sequences for the scenes that were difficult, or where it was a lot of cuts, a lot of events. As far as when they say events, I mean cuts. So sometimes I pull things out on separate sequences, and especially if they have a lot of layers, a lot of tracks, audio tracks or video tracks. So that's the beauty of nonlinear editing. I work on Premiere Pro, the newest version. I have one of the subscriptions, and work on that, and I've been using that for years. I was one of the very first Premiere Pro. The first release, not Premiere Pro, it was just called Premiere at that time. One of the very first users. I think he even had a beta file back then somehow. I can't remember how I got it. But I've been with that for a long time. And then I moved to Final Cut Pro. And I was with Final Cut Pro for probably 10 years. Hello, Christine. Thanks for joining me again. Hello, nice to have you on board. Christine on, actually, which is tomorrow, I want to tell Christine and everybody, I'm going to be doing my question and answer live at noon, LA time, Pacific time, California time, however you want to figure it out. Find out what time that is in your time zone, and please join me right here on my channel. And I'm answering questions and answers about acting, directing, and editing. And so I did it last week. You can go look at the rerun if you missed it. I hope you guys will join me and ask a few questions. If you're thinking about working on a project, if you have questions about my area, acting, directing, or editing, please stop by, or just stop by and listen for a little while. I'll appreciate that. So it's tomorrow. Yes, today is Saturday already. Wow. Tomorrow at noon, I'll be doing my live question and answer right here. So I hope to see you there. And again, back to my story. So I'm finishing up the editing. I made some good progress this morning. I started early, made some good progress cutting this short film. I'm getting close to finishing the first one, and then I have 2 more to go. So the first one is coming along nicely. I'm really happy with what I've done today. I've been doing 2 things, like I just told everyone else. I've been polishing the video cut and the audio cut at the same time. So it's coming out nicely. There's a sequence I need to create, which I need to think about. It's kind of like a reveal of the character, and we want to try to spice it up a bit. Somehow, I'm going to have to look back at the footage and see what he has available and see if I can create some kind of little montage of the character. And that might be the ticket. It just hit me right there. A little montage to reveal the character as opposed to the one shot I have. I might have some fast cuts and some slow motion. Just something to try to spice it up a bit. So that's where I'm at on that. And today, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to probably do an episode of Ask Vic. I'll do that later today. I have that on my list up there, and going to send that out to you guys. I have some new stuff up I put up yesterday, some videos that I did for Unedited talking about acting. You can check that out on my channel below. Please take a look at some of my playlists. I appreciate that. And I'm still getting close. I'm almost close at 800 subscribers. So if anybody watching me right now hasn't subscribed, come onto my channel, check out my content, see if it's something that you'd like to come and look at. And if you do, subscribe for me. I appreciate that. I'm making some good progress. My watch hours are slowly creeping up, but I need you guys to look at some of my playlists, share some of my content, post it on Facebook. I really appreciate that. It's going to help me build this channel, and it's going to help me create more entertainment related content, because that's what I want to do. I don't want to get on here. As you see, I try to give away my information about acting, directing, and editing. I'm not trying to sell any kind of lessons or programs or try to teach you how to make it on YouTube. I'm here to try to make some content that's entertaining, that you can just watch. So you'll see on my channel, there's a lot of humorous clips. I'd like you to go there and look at some of them. Support me, I appreciate that, by looking at some of my clips, sharing some of them. I appreciate that too. Again, like I said, I'm not here trying to sell you anything. I'm not here trying to put together a lesson or or tell you how to make it on YouTube. I'm here to try to create content, make YouTube a little bit more interesting, make it back to how it used to be, where there was a lot of entertainment content, not everybody trying to sell everybody everything. We really don't want this site to turn into a site where everybody just gets on here and tries to sell stuff to each other. A multi-level marketing site where people are trying to convince you, oh yeah, you can make $1,000 a day, you can make $1,500 a day, you can make $20, whatever. Trying to convince you that how much money you can make a day selling their plan. And if their plan was doing so good, why don't they just sell it? But I'm not here to talk about that. So yes, please check out my channel, look at some of my content, share it. I'm going to start a new project, which I've been getting some interest in from some musicians. And it's going to be kind of like an entertainment little series that focuses on entertainers, like singers, singer-songwriters, musicians, rappers, actors, people who do spoken word, all kinds of entertainment that people can do on their own, where it's just them. It's a spotlight. It's kind of like a talent spotlight. So I'm going to create that. I'm trying to find the first person to help me start it. I have that going on with comedians. My first comedian is Vic Knows Best. You can check that out. I'm trying to find more comedians. I've been talking to people, but sometimes it's difficult to reel people in. So I have that. I'm going to do more individual content with actors and actresses, and ultimately start doing my skits, my comic skits that I plan to do here on YouTube. So things are going in the right direction. I have a lot of content. If you check out my channel, just continue to move forward. And with your help, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I have a lot of subscribers so far, and need a few more to make it to 1,000. So I'm getting there. It's taking time, but I'm getting there. And I feel confident. I feel good. I feel strong about this channel. And this is something that I believe in. Like I said before, I've been on YouTube for 18 years. And within the last year, I decided to go for the monetization and create original content for here, YouTube. And that's what I've been doing. The past month, I've been doing a lot of shooting at this place in Redondo Beach, California, called Orange Door Spaces. And what it is, it's a location for content creators where you can go and they have a bunch of sets set up. It's in the Redondo Beach Mall. So I've really enjoyed shooting down there. My month is almost coming to an end. I shot a lot of content during the month, and some of the one of the videos I released yesterday on the channel, I shot down there talking about acting for new actors. And again, most of my stuff is for new actors, for acting, directing, and editing. Folks, mostly focusing on new people who are just starting out or who have questions. And that's why, again, I'm going to wrap up now. I like to do these kind of short. So tomorrow, Sunday, noon, California time, I'm going to be here doing a horizontal live, and I'll be answering your questions. I'm going to open up YouTube Studio so that I'll be able to read your questions and answer them live. And you guys can shoot me some emails if you have questions. You'll find my email on my channel at the link below. Hello, Maya Gonzalez. Hello, Christine. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. Another edition of Sunday Live. And I need to get back to work now. Like I said, I've been making some good progress today. Focusing. A lot of times when I edit, I have the radio on in the background, or I have some TV news on. Today, I decided to not have any news, not have any radio playing in the background, and I made a lot of more progress. So I think I need to cut back on my multitasking as far as when I'm editing. When I get distracted by the radio, listening to the news or whatever like that, I need to focus on my editing so I can continue to make these good progress days. So today I feel really good because today was a good day and I made a bunch of progress. And again, thank you guys for watching. I see a lot of you guys are still on there. James Adam Tucker, unedited. You can see my link below. Go to my channel, check it out. A lot of comedy on there. I'd like you to look at some of it. Look at some of the playlists. Share them with your friends. Post them on Facebook. Help me out. Continue to help me out. I appreciate it. I like what all of you guys are doing, and I do appreciate all the help I'm getting from my viewers and my subscribers. And I'm moving forward, and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to turn this little channel into a little network for entertainment here on YouTube, because I think we need more of those. I've started to see some more people focusing on entertainment. I'm going to do, like I said, the acting stuff, focus on that. And I'm going to also do comedy, mainly focusing on comedy. I know comedy does well on here. And also what I'm going to do too, I just came up with the realization last night. I was watching some music performers, showcases, and I'm going to do some of those here too. Single artists performing, real simple, straightforward, just the mic and the artist, and let you guys watch it and give them the thumbs up or give them the thumbs down. Help them out and help me build my audience, create more content for you guys. So I will see you again. I'm probably going to jump back on later today when I'm about to wrap up, and I'll let you know how my progress went. Again, thanks everybody for stopping by this morning. I see I got a lot of viewers today. So if you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor. Go to my channel, subscribe, take a look at my content. If you like it, give it the thumbs up and share some of it. I do appreciate that. It's really helping me build my channel. I'm one of the few that want to create entertaining content for you guys to have something to watch, as opposed to everybody trying to sell you something, because that's not what YouTube is about. That's not what YouTube is for, to be one long commercial. I want to create content. I know a lot of those people making that content where they're selling you stuff are making money. And unfortunately, again, we want this to be an entertainment venue. You're not here to watch commercials. And commercials help pay the bills, I understand that, but commercials from advertisers, not commercials from content creators who are just trying to sell their stuff. So I'm not downing anybody who's teaching you how to make it on YouTube. I've watched some of their stuff, and some of it's been useful. Some of it's helped me out. But I'm going to, I don't think we need as much as we have here. But again, staying positive. I'm going to focus on creating content for you guys, entertainment stuff, because that's why you're here. You're not here to try to be sold content to. So I give my stuff away. If you're interested in editing, acting, or directing, check out my content. All around filmmaking. That's what I talk about. I've been doing it for the past 35 years. I'm an actor. You can look me up on Internet Movie Database. Look for, go to Google and type in James Adam Tucker, and you'll see my IMDb. Or you can look down in my channel, and you'll find links to my IMDb page, and you can see the work that I've done as an actor. That's why I feel confident about talking about acting. I've taught acting for many years. I've taught digital video filmmaking. I've taught digital video editing. So I've taught middle school, high school, adult school, and I've even taught on the college level at the UCLA Extension Program and a number of adult schools around California. And that's what I'm doing here, telling you the stuff that I taught in my classes and trying to help you out. And if you have those questions, if that's your area of interest, if you want to know a little bit more about it, I have many clips on my website you can take a look at, and I'm going to continue to create more free information to help you out. That's the body of my channel. But again, as I move forward, I'm continuing to create entertainment. That's what I want to do here, entertainment. So that when you look on YouTube, you can see something funny, see something to make you laugh, see something to make you chuckle. So that's my goal, and I'm continuing to set that up with collaborating with others, with other actors, directors, editors, and now I'm even bringing in people who make music, comedians who try to make you laugh. So I'm going to have a lot of variety on this channel, and I think that's what YouTube needs, more people doing variety. I'm starting to see more. It's starting to show up. I think YouTube is pushing it, and that's what they need to do, because that's what we need here. We need more entertainment and less sales. More entertainment. That's going to be my mantra. More entertainment. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you sticking in there that long for my Vertical Live. And I will be back later on, probably this evening sometime before I wrap up for the day. So I'm going to go ahead and focus and get back to it. Okay, have a good day, and I'll see you later on. And remember, Sunday at noon, California time, Los Angeles time, Pacific time, stop by and join me for my live question and answer, Sunday Live. All right, talk to you soon.